It is Tuesday, June 2nd, 2020. It is about 9:47 a.m. p.m. And I'm kind of doing some last minute prepping for tomorrow's Global Running Day 2020, a different kind of half marathon quarantine edition. So the goal is to run 13.1 miles in 24 hours. Here's some logistics. Basically, it's just waking up at 7:30, then starting at 8 o'clock, running a mile every hour until 8:30 is when I take a shower and relax, and then that's my schedule for the day, essentially. So what I've done, if I basically put all this into a Google Calendar, and I'm starting to schedule my sort of events in between all my runs. So you see I have a dinner break there, I put in a snack break, a lunch break, breakfast, waking up, all that stuff. So my inspiration behind this challenge was this video.
This is my block. It's a perfect mile. This is me, Beau. Nice beard, eh? And this is my barn, where I make things. I'm going to run 26 laps of my block in the next 24 hours.
So you just saw a little intro to this. I'm not gonna obviously I'm not gonna play the whole video. I'll link it below. But basically this guy, Beau Miles, funny. He did a full marathon for in 24 hours. So he did a mile an hour, and in between the mile, he focused on being as productive as he can in 24 hours. So he ran a mile every hour on the hour, and then in between he worked on several projects he had. Like I said, I'll just link that below. But so my sort of challenge was inspired by this, and I did so originally I had a little bit of a different plan, but since I'm working from home now, it changes things. So since I'm working from home due to this whole COVID thing, it actually makes it a lot easier for me to get this done in a lot of time that I wanted to. So, and I won't spend all night doing it. So it is still 13.1 miles in 24 hours. That was always the plan, and I think that's still the best plan for me. So basically you just wake up at 7:30, then I run 1.1 miles the first at 8 o'clock, because 13.1 miles is a half marathon. So I do a little bit of a longer run right out the bat, and then do pretty much a mile, like I said, a mile an hour, until the end. And that's it. So I just wanted to film this, and I will update you tomorrow on what I do. 7:56 a.m. I'm just getting up. So I wanted to get up at 7:30 so I can have some coffee and get ready for my 8 o'clock run, but I was tired this morning, so what can I say? So it's 7:56 right now. I'm just drinking some water, and I'm going to be going on my 8 o'clock run. I might be, maybe a couple minutes late, but I might be on time. I don't know. I'm just going to start off on the treadmill this morning. Update. I was right. I'm about a minute late. I'll probably be about 2 or 3 minutes late by the time I get this going. But yeah, first run of the day. It's gonna be on here. I want to do one of my earlier runs. I'm outside for sure. But this one's just gonna be on the treadmill because I don't feel like dealing with outside right now. Got my water, and I'm gonna put on a podcast and get this done. All right, first mile done. There's my stats. Not too bad. I'm a little concerned about the pacing, but it is what it is. As long as we're getting it done, that's all that counts. Hydration is important for these kind of challenges. Also, try again. Also, I realized after I finished that last run that I was supposed to go 1.1 miles on the first time for even half marathon. So in about, let's see, what time is it? By reality, y'all, like, okay, 10 minutes or so, closer to 9 probably. I'll be doing 1.1 miles at 9 o'clock for my next run. But I just wanted to point out hydration. I need to finish this before the next run, especially since it's gonna be pretty warm out today, so I gotta make sure I really focus on hydration. Also, Libby. All right, next time I'm turning this flash off. Got the fan going, and I am gonna do 1.1 miles. So I guess it's mile 2, but it's technically 1.1 miles that I'm doing right now. Let's do it. There we go. All right, second mile done. Technically 1.1, as I already talked about. So, good. There's my stats. Actually went a little bit better than I anticipated on that one. Thought I'd have to walk a lot more, but I actually ran most of it. So that's pretty good. All right. Time to go relax until 10. All right. Just finished mile 3. There are my stats. Okay. Feeling pretty good so far. We got this. There's June and Libby. All right, so I'm getting ready to do the 4th run of the day. And what I think I'm gonna do this time, so just to give you a little bit of context, I am in a garage and it is 92 outside and it's hot in here. I have a fan going. It's gonna help. I have a fan on here. It helps. Girls, come on, babies. Sorry about the mess. Again, in a garage here. So I think what I'm gonna do, because with these runs for today, I'm okay with walking. I just don't want to go any lower than 4.0 on the treadmill. So I'm okay with that. So what I think I'm going to do this time, just to kind of change it up a little bit, I think I'm just going to go ahead and walk at a 4.0. Might adjust a little bit, but basically do that fast walk and maybe incorporate some inclines and hills and stuff, which inclines and hills are the same, but maybe incorporate some inclines just to change it up, but it'll still kind of give me the challenge because I'm adding the inclines in. Libby, leave the guinea pig fleece alone. All right, so that's kind of what I'm going to do right now. All right, I just realized I didn't film the treadmill after my last bit. I know before the workout I said I was going to do a 4.0 with some hills. I tried to do some incline and yeah, my legs weren't, I just was not having it. I did some. I tried to do as much as I could, but yeah, I ended up doing a lot, mostly 4.0. I did increase it to up to actually ended up doing a little bit of a jog during some of it. I went up to a 4.8. I did go down to a 3.5 briefly, but it was less than a minute. I just went down there, gave myself a quick
couple second break, but like I wanted to, but my feet wanted to go faster, so I increased the speed. That's what I usually do, just kind of go with the flow. So, Libby and June were out there, as you saw. Now Libby came in and she's like, I'm done. But yeah, so that's 4.1 miles in. So we are officially a little over a quarter of the way through. So that's good. All right. That's all. All right, guys. So it is 1:52 p.m. right now. I am going to be doing mile number 7 here soon, and I'm getting kind of bored. I like have the attention span of a 5-year-old, so like I'm getting kind of bored, just kind of running every hour. So that's why I keep changing it up. So I think what I'm gonna do for this one. Also, I'm kind of getting tired and I haven't really eaten enough today, which is totally my fault. That's so. I think for this one, I'm gonna go back onto the treadmill and walk. Maybe just do like a 3.0 walk with some inclines. I think that's good. I think that'll be good. Just because, like I said, I'm getting tired, and I want to finish the challenge. So my focus is not necessarily on running the best during this whole time. It's more just getting the 13 miles in. So if I end up walking, a couple miles here and there, or if I end up being completely gassed out by by halfway through, which is where we're approaching. If I'm completely gassed out after this mile, then and I can only walk the rest, then so be it. As long as my goal is to finish. But I'm pretty actually happy so far. I'm very happy with how things have been going so far. So I don't have really any complaints there. Yeah. Also, Libby is in my lap. All right, getting ready to do mile 7. And I just want to show you what I'm gonna do. If I learn how to. So it begins. All right. So I wanted to add a little bit of context to the last picture on the treadmill. So I said 12 something for the time, but that was the time remaining. So I walked it. I actually ended up playing with the speed more. So you saw me programming. I was gonna do hills. I did. Did it for about half, a little over half. Then I decided I just needed to focus on just walking. So then I kind of started playing with the speed of my walk. After that, and like I said, I got up to about 4.0, I think, at the most. But I'm still pretty good about it. Feel pretty good about it. So it was a wow words. It was a pretty solid workout. And we're past the halfway point. So I only got 6 more miles to go. And I just maxed out on my watch. That's funny. All right, just started mile 11. As you see, I have slowed down significantly. I'm just not. Well, I hope my pace increases. I just gotta pick up the pace a little bit so I'm not here the whole hour. But yeah, I'm just tired. I am tired, so I'm walking this mile. I might end up walking the next mile, and then I would like to finish strong on the last mile and run it, but in all reality, I might end up walking it too. But like I said, I'm just focusing on finishing. If I don't run it, I'm okay with that as long as I'm finishing it. That's my big thing. So, yeah. I definitely gotta pick up the pacing.